Hey, I am Ray Huck, and I am the founder of Potch Operations. And today I want to share with you how to put yourself in the top 1% of virtual assistants. We all want to sign really high quality, high paying, reliable, respectful clients. And one of the best way to do that is to put yourself in the top of your industry, right? Like we want to be sought after virtual assistants. So today we're going to just kind of go through some of the things that you can focus on to really put yourself in that top percent. So the first thing I want you to do is really master those core skills. So becoming proficient in essential tools within your industry. And I say your industry because as virtual assistants, yes, there's a virtual assistant industry, but we all focus on working with different types of clients. So you might be working with business coaches or real estate agents or marketing agencies. Whatever industry is your niche, I really want you to focus on being proficient in the top tools that they are using, and then continuously enhance your skills within those areas. Become super organized within that platform, or understand how to communicate with the different communication tools that they tend to use. And the more that we understand this, the more we know how to speak to it within our discovery calls, and just the more confident we are within the offers and the product, the what we're providing them is of quality, right? And kind of on that note, really specializing and niching down. And so the more that you can identify the area that you offer support within your virtual assistant business, the better, because then we really know what we're speaking on. We know that when we, put a proposal out there, that we can deliver quality work. And we want to make sure that whatever our offers are, it does align with our passion and maybe even with our story. We can look back at, positions we've had before, and what can we take out of that? What did we really enjoy? And if you've done some of my workbooks, that is a process I help you walk through. So if you go to my link in my bio, you can grab some of those resources just to help you understand how to utilize your past experience when you're figuring out how you want to specialize, how you want to niche down, because we want to position ourselves as an expert in that niche to really attract those champagne clients. And then, like I mentioned, we always want to be learning. Regardless of what your niche is, who you are providing support to, things are always changing. They're always evolving. And so we want to make sure that we're staying up to date on the current trends, whether you invest in online courses, you go to free masterclasses, you watch YouTube, or stay up to date, like different platforms are always sending out new updates. And so if that is something that you're utilizing, making sure that you're always aware of what those changes are, because our clients don't have time to stay up to date. They rely on us to know what is going on. And then another thing I want you guys to focus on to be that top 1% is really effective time management. So when we understand how to manage our time, how to manage the projects that we're working on, we can start basing them off of urgency and importance, right? Because we want to optimize our workflow, because the more efficient we are, the less time it's going to take for us to make sure that we're providing really high quality service to our clients. And then exceptional communication. You guys, communication is huge. And when we work online, we really need to be aware of how we're coming across, if we're really truly communicating everything that we mean to communicate. Our clients are in the systems that we're in. So we want to make sure that they're really aware of what's happening in their business. Not only being, active listeners to our clients, but really understanding their requirements, their expectations of us, so that we can go above and beyond. And that leads us into our professionalism as a VA, right? We want to be very professional within anything that we do, because not only are we representing ourselves and our reputation, but our VA business. And once you start becoming in this, like a sought after VA, you're in that top 1%, referrals are going to be your highest lead for new clients. And when we're professional, when we constantly exceed client expectations, This is something that helps us get the word out there that working with us is awesome and everyone should have a VA like us. And whether that means you're building your wait list or maybe you're building your team so that you can take on more clients. And then we really want to focus on building strong client relationships. We want to create that trust within this relationship, really build the rapport to make sure that our client trusts us to work independently. And that's one of our goals, right? We want that time freedom. We want the flexibility. And when our clients trust us, that is something that naturally comes with that, right? And we want to make sure that our client is always satisfied. They understand that we're going to get the work done. They trust our decision making. They know that we're going to make the best decision possible with the information we have for their business. And then another thing you guys can focus on is effective problem solving. We want to understand our client to a level that we're able to problem solve on their behalf. There's certain things we're always going to have to go to our clients for, but some decisions if we're taking that time to understand our client, their mission, their vision, their values, what their goals are, then we're going to be able to tackle some of those challenges independently, allowing them to have that freedom, which is the freedom that caused the reason for them to hire us, right? So we want to be able to have those problem solving skills and be confident in that. And then we want to be proactive with solutions. And if it's a problem that we're not able to solve on our own without our client's input, then we want to be able to present our client with maybe it's 3 solutions. Here's a problem, and it's at the level where I need your input, but here's 3 solutions that I think would be really good, or here's my top solution. And then if they don't really agree with that, well, I have a couple options for you to look at as well. And so being proactive is something that our clients highly value. And then we also want to have a growth mindset. And many of you probably know what a growth mindset is, but if you don't, I encourage you to spend some time researching that. But basically, it's that we can always, grow. We can always get better. And whether it's through continuous learning or, coaching, there's many different ways that we can grow within our business and as done for you service providers. So when we really focus on adopting a growth mindset, we want to be open to feedback. We want to seek feedback from our clients so that we understand what their experience has been like. If there is a gap between what we said we were going to do and what we're doing, we want to understand that so we can really make sure that we're providing the best experience possible in all areas of their business and in all areas of our business. And then lastly, I want you guys to, this is something that I embrace in my business, but be sure to be networking, collaborating, get yourself out there so that you are known as a strong professional within the virtual assistant industry, and collaborate with other VAs, brainstorm together, problem solve together. What I don't like seeing within our industry is when it's so competitive that we feel like there's not enough clients for everyone. But if you go into these Facebook groups, you're going to see that there are a lot of job postings, and people are really struggling right now to bring in high quality VAs. And so when we focus on really delivering a top level experience, we focus on these things that we've discussed today, we can see that there's value in networking, there's value in collaborating, and there's going to be enough clients for everyone, right? We don't have to have that scarcity mindset when it comes to any of this, okay? So I encourage you to really take a look at yourself as a done-for-you service provider, what your business is like, how are you providing your offers? Are you really exceeding the expectations that you have promised within your business? Or where can you start focusing on challenging yourself to go to that next level within your career, within your business, okay? And if you are struggling with getting clients, one thing I want to point out here is we can take all of this into how we respond to people who need virtual assistants. If you're in any of these large online Facebook groups for entrepreneurs or female entrepreneurs, you will see when someone posts that they need a VA, you'll see a lot of I'm interested, or I would love to be considered, or here's my website. Okay. That's just putting the ball back in the client's court. We're not showing them that we're proactive, that we're professional, that we exceed their expectations, right? And so I want you guys to slow down in this process as we consider becoming this top 1%. I want you to research them. I want you to look at their social media, content, or read their blogs and truly understand what matters to them, what is interesting to them, their story, their passion, and bring that into your proposal that you can send to them. Whether if they've asked you to send them a DM, then do your research, find a way that you can relate to them, and what kind of offers maybe that you have that are exactly what they're looking for, or if they want you to send the email, do the same thing. But it doesn't hurt to take that pause to do a really good job in submitting proposals, because the more time that we take in this initial phase, we're setting ourselves up for success to create this experience that we just talked about for our client. And they're going to see that. They're going to see that you took the time to get to know them, to make sure that they're a good fit for you as well, because we're all business owners here. And yes, we want clients. We need clients to bring in revenue. But we want to make sure that we're a good fit for them and they're a good fit for us, because long-term, it's absolutely crucial. So let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to send me a message, comment below. Now, if you're just getting started or a little stuck with some of this, like I said before, go to the link in my bio, check out some of my free resources I have for you, but otherwise, have a great day. Thanks.